Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of MidRank Madness. This is a game between ReignKing and Barcode on Abyssal Reef, the latter edition. In the top left corner of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is ReignKing. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Terran player. It is Barcode. All right, so this is MidRank Madness, my weekly examination of gold, platinum, and diamond level replays sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of MidRank Madness. My screeners look them over. The best ones are chosen and are cast. I get a lot of these. I get a lot of these replays sent to me every week. So if you don't get cast, don't feel bad. You're competing against like 40 other people per week to get up in here. So keep it up. Keep playing. Keep finding amazing fun strategies. Crazy non-standard stuff also has a pretty good chance of being cast. So just things you can do here. That's an SCV. That's an SCV, man. These skins are killing me, you guys. They are killing the old Falcon Paladin. Refinery already up here for our Barcode player. Probably going to be a Reaper Expand, which, if you're MidRank Madness, go over the Reapers, man. Reaper Expand lets you scout, lets you get some harassment down on the Zerg player. If you leave the Zerg player alone for any length of time, in these first few minutes, it's going to hurt your mid-game immensely. Go for Hellion Harass, go for Marine Drops, go for Reapers, go for all of them. At the same time, whatever you can manage with your APM at this level, which is going to be, holy smokes, an average of 280 for ReignKing and 230 for Barcode here. So, I don't know. Maybe they're just good at spamming. We'll see if they can keep that up. We'll see if that stays up there. And that is going to be a Reaper, even though look at how squat he looks. He looks like a fullback. Like a big old football player rather than a Reaper. Anyway, Reaper Expand. And you know what? There's no shame in copying existing successful builds, especially in the early stages of the game. So if you can do that and do it well, you're going to be in a pretty good position. And there's an SCV sitting here. I'm going to say, what are you doing, SCV? You going to build a bunker? Maybe. Maybe he could build a bunker. He could. If ReignKing doesn't actually scout this thing. Is he making Zerglings? No. ReignKing is going to do this without any lings, which I am not a giant, huge fan of. Watching that production tab. He's got a queen in his main, which is nice. The queen going to be able to defend here pretty darn well. Maybe that's what that is. Inject! Inject! That first inject should be good. There it is. I don't know. Third hatch on the way from ReignKing too. All right, Reaper. Here we go. Oh, I forgot. We name Reapers here, don't we? Unless he just straight up dies. Is he going to straight up die? No. Whew. All right. Excellent. Let's take a look at our Reaper name list for this dude who almost died instantly. Reaper name is Margaret. Margaret was once one of the best assassins on Earth, the fourth best. In fact, her eerie yet strangely catchy songs always preluded her death of her targets. That is until a young Philistine assassin sliced her in two to boost his own reputation. However, the United Assassins Association wasn't willing to lose such a promising killer so easily. Get out of there, Margaret. After having artificial replacements grafted onto her and being placed into a Reaper suit to hide her identity, Margaret is back to sing while ending the lives of her targets once more. Oh, Margaret Moonlight is her full name. All right, so Margaret, still alive. Still alive. Trying to kill a hatchery by herself, which is not going to happen. Pretty good micro on display. These lings are off creep, and they know it. They're not going to follow this Reaper to their deaths. But now that they have some creep to run on, possibly. I mean, these aren't drone kills, but this is MidRank Madness. So getting any kind of kill, moving the wounded ling back is a nice move by Rank. Good KDA charge as well. Excellent work there by Barcode and his Reaper named Margaret. I like it. I like it a lot. And is he going to go in there for more? Or rather, is Margaret going to go in there for more? I don't know. Injects. Not really injecting at the main very well. Oh, shoot, Margaret, did you die? Did I miss that? Margaret got surrounded by slowlings and died. Sad. Sadness. All right, so 2 Hellions in production. Got ourselves some Marines, too. Those are Marines. I mean, I'm hovering over them, and it says Marines, so I have to believe it. Double gas in the main base, which is what you want no matter what you're doing, really, is Terran at this stage in the game. And only 2 workers on this gas. You want to pay attention to fully saturating your gases unless it's intentional. Part of some build that you're copying. But I don't think that's the case this time around. Hellions trying to run on in, but there are fastlings and queens here. And can they get one of the Hellions? And look at them staying on creep. I love this. Staying on creep, though, way to go. But once the Hellion's on creep, you can get him. You can do it. There it is. He toasts. 2 lings have died. No drones have been killed so far, so good attempts here by Barcode, but he's not succeeding all that well. 38 to 28 harvesters. ReignKing's 3 bases are up and looking extremely strong. Extractor popping up at the natural base and in the main base too. So going for a lot of gas here. Baneling Nest just about done. Spread creep within his own main base, which I find a little bit confusing. I guess he could spread it down here. Can he? I don't know if that's viable, actually. Really don't know if that's viable. Speed Overlord scouting in at 5 minutes. Brilliant play. You want to do that as Zerg. Scout in at 5. He does see a 3rd command center coming up, so it's not a 2-base attack. Going to be a 3rd command center landed at some point here for Barcode. Lings running around. There is a something up here. Ah, here it is. Here it is. A 4 Hellion drop. You don't see this a lot at the low levels. Hey, Sheila. What up, Sheila? And here we go. Hellions at the edge of the creep. All 4 of them are here. There is really nothing to defend this main mineral line except for a queen. Go! Go for it, Barcode! Barcode, no! Oh, there it is. He's moving in. Alrighty then. Roasted up these drones very, very nicely. Run! This is the part where you run the drones away because this is super bad. Why is he attacking? Okay, are the drones attacking or are they trying? They're trying to run. The Hellions not target firing exceptionally well. This is much better. Much better target firing. That's going to be 12 drone kills. 12 drone kills. Lings do show up. Ugh. Completely toast there. And the Hellions again inside the natural base going after the good job target firing here. They're going to get killed by this queen eventually. But crikey, 16 drones killed. We're down to 35 to 30 harvesters. ReignKing was up so much. And now he is not so much, and that's why you do that. That's why you do the harass. Defending against this Ling counterattack, ReignKing is out for some blood. We have exactly 6 Marines, a Marauder, a couple Hellions. If the Lings got a surround on that, they might actually be okay, but more Marines joining the party, considering it is almost a full page, 24 Zerglings. And they don't decide to attack at all. They're going to check for a 3rd base to kill. There's not one there, so they just lost some of their friends for no big deal. And continue running on up to the north to hide. And possibly wait for the day when the 3rd base will be there and they can kill it. 3rd base is done for Barcode. I mean, it's been done for a while now. He just hasn't lifted and landed it. His army's composition and supply, not particularly great here. He is spending his money pretty well. He's making Marines and Marauders and Widow Mines constantly. Got some medevacs here too. Oh, he's going to attack. He's going to attack. ReignKing floating some money here too. Lings running on in. Oh, no, run here. Where are you going? Oh, they're going home. The natural base is wide open for killing, but I guess he's worried about this attack coming his way. 4th base coming in for ReignKing down and to the right of that 3rd base that he already has. Lings scouting, they do see it. They do see where the army is. Is he going to do this thing with just Zerglings? He's got queens. He doesn't have anything else, though. No roaches, no banelings. He's making some overseers for the Widow Mines. There we go. 10 banelings in production. Does he have the upgrade? He does have centrifugal hooks. All right, good deal. Also might pick off a medevac. That's a full energy medevac. If you can kill that, come on. Good. Widow Mine does fire, taking out several of these Zerglings. 7 kills on that, dude. Banelings rolling on in. Good pickup by Barcode. Instead of just getting massacred there by those Banelings, backed into a corner, decides to retreat. Some units don't have a space on the bus. And they're going to survive anyway. Wow. Unloading just outside of this 4th base of ReignKing. It's going to be Barcode. 53 to 36 harvesters from ReignKing. Looking pretty good. Pretty super fantastic, if I do say so myself. But might lose this 4th. He's a little bit out of position to defend it. If he goes in there, does he have stim? He's got stim and +1 attack. If he goes in there and just straight up murders it, the delay, man. The delay kills a lot of players. Queen dead, and here it is. On top of this hatch, 4th base is going to fall. Coming from the backside, Lings, Banelings trying to save it, and they do. Oh, the pickup and the boost out of there is Barcode. Hatchery is down to 317 hit points out of 1,500 available. That's a lot of red. That's a lot of red we're seeing there, ladies and gentlemen. Working on +2 armor is Barcode. Combat Shield 2. ReignKing getting a Spire. He is really tired of the Terran player being able to run away from him when things go poorly. And having some Corruptors or Mutalisks can really help with that. Is that another base? Dang, ReignKing's going for 5 bases here. 5 bases up for the Zerg player. Injects have been okay. Not fantastic. You can stack these. You know, you can stack them. If you inject again, it will just queue it up for when this one's ready to go. Anyway, tacking on to the third. Big army here, getting surrounded by Lings and Veins. Pick up, get out. Some units die, but most of them do manage to pick up and escape. Dude, you could finish off that hatch. I believe he's going to try to finish off the hatch. At least kill a queen. They do get the queen, but more Lings are showing up. Banelings getting some more hits. Medevac does get picked off. The Medevac with like 0 hit points is dead. Unfortunately for it. And knocking down these rocks is ReignKing. He's got +1 attack on his Link, so it should be a little bit easier than normal. He really wants to be able to get around the backside here and defend this area because tanks can set up. I think even Marines and Marauders can hit this mineral line from here. Attacking up that there cliff, which is always, it's a weird animation, but it works out. Third base has been landed for Barcode, looking pretty fantastic here. Floating, both players floating a whole ton of money. 2,600, 1,800 for ReignKing and 2,700, 800 for Barcode. So he really needs, they really need more attention to detail. Just took out several Banelings that were being made here. There are some here, but having those extra 10 would have been nice. 18 Mutalisks. Whoa, Reign just decided to make all of the Mutalisks here. Lings and Banelings crashing into these Marauders, crashing into these Marines. Isn't enough to win. Widowmine does fire. I think it hit a dead unit, strangely enough. Yeah, 18 Mutas are going to be enough to turn the tables here, I think. Barcode could possibly take out this 4th base if he plays his cards right. Is he going after the 5th? He's going after the 5th instead. Killing queens and slowing down the macro possibilities of your opponent is pretty good. Mutalisks are here. There are 5 Marines, not enough. Not nearly enough against 18 Mutas, and that is going to be at the end of times for this Terran army, including the Medevacs. And the Mutas immediately heading on out. 24 Zerglings in production. ReignKing still sitting at 2,600, 1,000 in the resources bank tab. Barcode not macroing nearly as well. Also, he finally gets a missile turret up at his 3rd, but there are 17 Mutas here. So 3rd base is toast. I think that's going to be it for a Terran player. I really don't see him coming back from this at all. This Mutalisk tech switch. Oh, maybe if he loses these Mutas. Oh, carefully babysitting the Mutas. Marines coming to babysit the 3rd, and guess where they go? Oh, they go right to the main. Both players having the capability of just bouncing back and forth between bases against the ground army with their air mobile army doing okay. 19 SCVs, 20 SCVs have been killed. The army coming in to defend here. I don't think ReignKing should attack, and he's not. He's not attacking into this. Coming back to the 3rd, where, oh my goodness, look at the SCVs. What? He could have had them. He could have had these guys. The army was a little bit behind, but that's what makes this game so great, is those little 2-second windows. Little 2-second windows that make all the difference in the world. Ling's trying to roll into this army. No, not unsupported. Wow, that's a lot of dead Zerglings just rolling into a Marine, Marauder, Medevac, Widowmine army without any Banelings or Mutalisks or anything. Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad thing. So Barcode, I don't know. Might get his way back into this thing. Natural base has a missile turret, which is immediately dead. If your opponent has this many Mutas, you need 2. You need at least 2 missile turrets per base. Pro tip, there we go. Making more here. The Mutas, no, the Mutas, no! And if you could see my face right now, it would be not happy. Wow, he just suicided all those 18 Mutalisks into a giant marine ball. Don't do that. Don't do that. Thankfully, ReignKing had so much money to make, he can make 18 more Mutalisks. That is what extra macro does for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's 62 to 30 total harvesters. Barcode making a 4th base of his own. He needs more Medevacs is what he needs. He has lost 5 of them, and he has 4. Where are they? Oh, okay. Yeah, got to do a lot of healing here. These guys stimmed themselves possibly too much. I don't know. Ling's getting on in here. Burrow the Widowmine, burrow the Widowmine, burrow the Widowmine. Nope. Dead. Drilling Claws decreases the burrow time of Widowmines and also decreases the time it takes for them to activate on stuff, so that's great. All right, so 2 missile turrets here at the 3rd base. Mutalisks, still a pretty big number of Mutas here with +1/+1, no less. Oh, they pick off the SCV building the 4th base, and they might just force a cancel. They do force an entire cancel on that 4th. Coming into the 3rd. Missile turrets are not really close enough to support each other here. Repair! Repair the missile turret! Repair! Oh, the repair is enough! Invulnerable missile turrets always make me laugh. He's got 18 Mutalisks and he can't kill it because the SCVs are repairing it too fast. That's insanity. Barcode coming on in, taking some bailing shots right to the face. Keeping the Marines in the back, though. That's pretty good. Marauders absorbing most of that damage. Still super damaged themselves, but not dead, I think is the important factor here. Ling's trying to get a surround on this army. And doing okay. Bailing hit huge there. Marines going down to these Zerglings. Drones trying to transfer. Oh, they're trying to build a base down here, but they just get murdered instead. Wow, Barcode. Barcode's doing a lot better than I feel like he should. Oh, the Mutalisks showed up. Another group of Mutas joining the party, and all the Marauders are toast. Okay, so it's 120 to 78 total supply. Third base, happily running here for the Terran player. He has 1,400 in the bank. ReignKing sitting at 4,000, 1,000. He's having the hardest time in the world spending his money. He's got 7 larvae. And the injects, yeah, a lot of energy on these queens. I mean, if nothing else, you guys, you really want to make your injects somewhat spot on. I know at this point in the game it's hard to do. There's a lot of stuff to keep track of. But still, more Marines in production. More Marauders on the way here, too, for the Barcode player. Ling's rolling into this third. Goodbye, third base. There's no ground defense here. Just kidding. There are some Widow Mines, but not enough. Mutalisks trying to get rid of this natural base all by their lonesome and doing okay. Doing okay for themselves. The third base is a graveyard. Goodbye, every SCV that Barcode has. He's down to 1 SCV. Somewhere. I don't know where it is. Are the Mutalisks going to commit suicide again? These +1+ Marines with stim? They might, actually. There's some Vikings hitting them, too. No, they decided to run away. They decided to run away. Third base is gone. ReignKing might just end it here, ladies and gents. He's got his Banelings. He's got 28 Banelings morphing in. He has a total number of 12 Mutalisks in the sky, making 22 Zerglings at the same time. And Lings, are they trying to join the party, or are they trying to do a flank attack here? Either way, they are going to take a lot of damage because they're just running instead of attacking. Where were they even? Oh, they were trying to check this base. Yeah, no. Nope. No base there. I don't know what's going on. All right, so the fourth base for Barcode here is dead. That's not great for our Zerg player. What I say for Barcode for ReignKing is dead. Fourth base trying to come up, but the Mutalisks shutting this thing down. Is it turning into a base race? Turning into a bit of a base race here. The medevacs need to heal these guys. Get over here and heal. Fifth base, toast for ReignKing 2. Sixth base might be gone, although nothing's mining there. I don't think he needs to go. I don't think he does. Bailing's trying to come on in, get some good damage. Good moving back with the Marines, keeping them alive. The Muta's coming in to try to save here at the same time. No, not again. Not again. Are there enough Mutas? There are definitely not enough Mutas. Oh, the massacre. Oh, the massacre. We've lost 42 Mutalisks in a 17-minute game so far. No way on earth. Is Barcode going to win this thing with 1 SCV? It's going to come down to it, ladies and gentlemen, here. It is going to come down to it here. That hatch is, the natural hatch is going to die. The Spire. ReignKing has a gajillion dollars in the bank. He has 3,400 minerals and 2,700 gas. But the larva number is only 6. This is why injects. I cannot believe Barcode's going to come back here. What is happening? All right, Broodling's toast. Just walking into the main base like they own the joints. Got 6 Lings and 2 Mutalisks in production. I don't think it's enough to handle this army. Again, it's not a giant army. It's good. They only have +1/+1 though. I mean, it's not like this is a +3/+3 terrifying army of death, but this lair is going to die. The Mutalisk is allowed to survive, which is bad. You don't want the Muta to survive in this situation. Ling's coming out too, taking some shots. I mean, Barcode, he's mining. That's good. He's got a mule, and he's got an SCV on gas, which you don't really need that if you're almost dead. Lair is toast. Lair is gone. Spire is gone. All ReignKing can make right now, I believe, is... No, wait. Does he have another Spire somewhere? Oh, he does. He has 2 more Spires somewhere. What is happening right now? All right, Lings and Mutalisks going for the base trade aspect of this thing. Marines getting taken out by Lings. Mutalisks going for it too. Yeah. Super base race time, ladies and gentlemen. 7 Mutalisks in production right now and flying over these Marines because they were busy attacking the Spire. Oh, he needs to kill units. Units need to be his priority right now, but that third base is toast. If it just turns into a situation where killing all the buildings first wins, this there's a lot of DPS right now on this Terran army. Okay, how many? 9 Mutalisks and 7 Zerglings. I don't know about this. I really don't know about this. Dude, take out that extractor. You got to take out every building you can. There's a base down here. which ReignKing was happily mining from. Was that a Hydralisk that he made? It might have been a Hydralisk that he made. Either way, another base gone. There's one hatchery remaining for the Zerg player, and ReignKing doesn't know where it is. So at this point, or Barcode rather, Barcode doesn't know where it is. At this point, if it doesn't say your opponent is being revealed, they have a base somewhere. So go find it. Do some scans. I guess you can't really do scans. You have one orbital command that is flying right now. He's heading the right direction, though. That's good. That's good for him. He is scanning, trying to see if this base came back up. Nope, 5th base did not come back up, but this one is. This base is here. What buildings are left for the Zerg player? He's got 6 extractors and an infestation pit. Where's the infestation pit? Oh, it's here in the main. It got left behind. Don't chase those drones. Don't chase those drones. All right, chase the drones. Fine. More drones you can kill, the better. Oh, a hatch is coming up here for ReignKing, Mutalisks, and Lings here inside the main base. But again, I just don't know that they have the DPS. This is an insane game. Oh, man, what a fun one. I'm sad that like 1,000 people will watch this. I really am. I feel like more people should be exposed to the amazingness that is this particular game. So finishing off the hatch up north is Barcode. Thank you for playing, hatch. And this base that is coming up for ReignKing in the bottom left-hand corner, once again, not scouted.
They're attacking your base, you know.
What? Hold on, what voice pack is that?
Base is under attack.
Who is that? Infested. What infested Terrans hitting the final remaining base of Barcode?
Stay cool.
Are you kidding me? Infested Terrans and Mutalisks are finding it. Oh boy, killing overlords, trying to supply block the Zerg player, I guess. Dude, you have got to find this hatchery. You have to find the hatchery. That larva down there that you're killing. Why are you worrying about larva? Don't worry about larva. Where are you going? No, you cannot defend. Defending is not going to work for you right now. Oh, final base gone, being revealed. Is the Terran player, the Mutalisks and Lings, doing pretty darn well for themselves right now. This is going to come down to it. Ladies and gentlemen, did he scan this?
Base is under attack.
Nope.
Stay cool.
No, but seriously, is that an Overwatch character? I don't know. Final hatchery is gone for ReignKing. Barcode is being revealed. He is down to a few supply depots right now. Oh, these extractors that he left behind are going to be the death of him. That's it. GG from Barcode. He tapped out early. He knew he was dead. Base up here for ReignKing too. Wow. Turned into an incredible base race from these players. What a game. What a game for sure. I mean, army supply, 7 medevacs, 7 marauders, 17 marines in a straight up fight. I think probably would have won this thing against ReignKing. The 2 infestors maybe could have turned the tables. But he was here. When you're base racing, kill every building you see. Don't leave him behind. If he'd killed these when he was here, and if he'd killed this when he was here, and if he killed these when he was here, he might have won this thing. But he left too many buildings behind, and there's too much going on here. Too much DPS with the +1 Lings and the +2 Mutalisks. That was it. So good game. Good game. Really, really happy with that one. Excellent work. All right, so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Mid-Rank Madness. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Before us, our honor guides us. justice. Our duty is unending. I feel your presence. We are as one. I sense a soul. A soul in search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Kushala Adu. The path of ascension is before us. Our honor guides us. Me with you, you with me. We are as one. I sense a soul. A soul in search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Kushala Adu. I sense a soul. A soul in search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Kushala Adu. I sense a soul. A soul in search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Kushala Adu. Kalarulas. Karamulas. Akhtaranas. Naslaran. Kinalatu. Casar di Templare. Daramanaka. Oshara Sashina. Kinala Tu.